Hello all, welcome back to Excel training part 2. Today we're just going to go through a few basic formatting, analyzing also. So what we have here is a pre-formatted table with a few names of individuals, first name and last name. We will learn about flash fill in this particular video. Flash fill is a new auto filling function used by Excel. So what you have to do is, what Excel does is, based on your inputs, it automatically kind of pulls the data from your existing names and other text. I'll show you an example over here. So what I want to do here is pull all the first name from the full name over here. So what I'll do is start off with the first cell, which is Davis Dempsey. I'll type in Davis over here, click enter. Next word I would type is Cheryl. The moment I type in C and H, Excel automatically shows me a list of auto-populated text based on the entry I did in the first and the second cell. All I have to do is click on enter and Excel will automatically fill the rest. Now I also will have a flash fill option. If you click over here, you can see you can either undo, accept suggestions, or select all six changed cells. Well, as of now I'm just going to accept the suggestions. Similarly, for last name, I would just type in different from a function is basically, how is it different from a function is basically, in function you would normally start with equal, right? Here what I'm doing is not entering anything, no formulas involved. All I'm doing is entering Dempsey and then going with how, the next one, and Excel automatically pulls the data from the column B based on my entry on the first and two. This is called as flash fill. Right, hope it's clear. Let's go for the next one, Autosum. Autosum is a very basic Excel function for calculating the sum of values, and instead of me going ahead and clicking each one of them in a formula, what I would do is I would select the last cell right after all the numbers here and click on this particular icon over here, which is an auto sum formula. I'll click on that. It says sum. It's automatically filling in the formula for calculating the sum of all the adjacent cells above this particular formula. That is the column C, row number 2 to column C, row number 8. It goes all the way to this one. So that's second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, 8, and click on enter and you get the value of 66,000. Now be careful over here, because if there is a particular cell that's missing a value and then you go ahead and do an auto sum, click enter, it's not going to calculate the above because there's a disconnect over here. So when you do a auto sum function, please understand that the autosum calculates all the adjacent cells, and if there's a break in the values in between, it just disconnects over there. In that case, what you'll have to do is just remove this formula, select sum, and click inside the sum formula, select the first cell and drag all the way to the last cell where you want to add the value. Click enter and you get the value. That's about $3,000 and 60,000 you get the value. So that's AutoSum, a very basic Excel sum function. We'll look at a basic chart over here. So I got a value of different dollars spent in each country based on accessories, bikes and clothing. Now I'm trying to create a chart. So what you do is drag, click on the first column and drag the selection all the way to the last one. You can see the flash quick analysis option over here. Click on that and you'll get formatting, charts, tables. Now I'm looking at charts, and you can preview this while you, instead of clicking and then going back. So I would look at stacked, which shows me the total expenditure of each country, which is in combination of the accessories, bikes and clothing. So charts, instead of clustered, I would use a stacked line chart. Click on that and you have a chart over here. We will get into further advanced charts later, but this is just the basics of Excel. Alright, going to the conditional formatting. Here we have apples, the total amount collected, the markup and the price for these fruits or the items that the store has in hand. In order to do a conditional formatting, I would select the cell that requires a conditional formatting, and you can see the icon over here for quick analysis. Click on that and I would go into formatting. This is conditional formatting, and say I select icon chart or icon set, which shows me the total amount calculated or collected based on the average values, if it's high or low. So based on the average of the total, $5 is too little, 35 is about 50% of what the total average is, and 60 is pretty more than 50% or a better margin. Similarly for this also, you can go ahead, right click, or actually just click on quick analysis, and this is a different format. Instead of icon and this color, it's the same thing, only thing is instead of the arrows you have a color gradation, which shows the percentage of margin you have put on each of these. Alright, so that does our conditional formatting. We've done flash fill, Autosum, we created a chart and conditional formatting in today's video. Please click like and subscribe for more future videos, upcoming videos. Thank you for your time and you have a wonderful day.